Howdy ho, YouTube. It's Ben, Jake, and Adam here with Jamie, and we're coming at you with part 4 of our live Hackintosh build and stuff. And so, an update since last night is that I had to buy another board, and basically, the board I had was defective because I accidentally screwed up the pins on it, to no surprise. So, we're here with a micro ATX board this time, an H170M DS3H, and so that's what we're going to be working on tonight. And and clearly I have better picture quality than I did last time. So yeah, we're just going to get the build done, and hopefully it'll post this time without errors. So yeah, we're basically going to
unbox in a box.
That's great. So yeah, we're in the middle of unboxing the motherboard here, and strangely they sent it within a separate box. But either way, so yeah, we're gonna get this build started here in just a minute, and hope you guys find it fun and informative and helpful. So let's see. Oh man,
Bubble wrap.
and then the board contents. Ironically, they shipped it.
We got a new IO sheet.
Of course we did. And it's silver. And we have more SATA cables we can use. Oh, is there a
That would come in handy.
Oh, it's right there.
Here's the driver's seat.
Yeah, driver's CD, guys, for your Windows users.
You never need that. The internet. You just go to Gigabyte's website, type in your board.
Yeah, but I'll need to use the wireless card CD for that.
The board.
There's the board. Yeah, hopefully it'll fit.
Wow, I'm getting half those sheets.
All right, Jamie. Well,
Let's get the IO sheet up first.
yeah, good idea. And my dad says he wants you to teach me how to do it this time. Okay.
I think I did that.
Yeah, so let's get. Yeah, I sent that board.
I do a test build outside of the case to make sure everything works before you don't put it all in the case this time.
Yeah, which
A lot of hassle.
how do you do that without a test bench?
You sit the motherboard on the motherboard box. You put the processor in, put the RAM in, and plug into the power supply and a monitor. And then if you look on the manual, there's usually a couple pins you can press to turn on the board.
Good point.
And then you turn on the board, see if it posts and loads the BIOS. If it does, then you, with the RAM and CPU still in, put it inside the case.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Just thanks.
I mean, that's what I learned in my computer classes this semester. So. Going to school for this kind of thing. And
Now, do you need the case power cable for that, or?
no, like I said, you plug in the power supply. Everything's out of the case. You just plug in the power supply to the board like you would if it was in the case, and then you just use some way that there's different ways to do it. You'd find out where the pins are that you'd plug in the case to, and you jump those pins like a screwdriver or whatever.
We have a flat head up here.
Yeah, and you'd hit those pins, which would thus power on the board. That's hooked up to a monitor would tell you if it's going to load the BIOS or not.
Okay.
Well, we're not even near an outlet.
Yeah, I know you aren't there yet, but I'm just saying then you wouldn't have to put everything in the case, and if it ends up not working.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get the CPU plugged in. Go that route.
So that way we saves us trouble later. I'll look at the motherboard book. Yeah. Oh. Here's the CPU. I'm going to take that off and put it somewhere. Yeah. All right. Can you double check it to make sure it's not?
Yeah.
Yeah, this depends on it. Does it look okay?
Hey Ben, so what board did you get?
The Z1, the H170M UD. Sorry, let me say that again. Z170. Oh God, keep thinking of the old board. H170M DS3H. Why? Why do you ask?
I'm just looking it up if Hackintosh buy it just to see what pops up.
Okay. The CPU looks okay, don't it?
What they label the corner? Because I can never remember the corner.
Let me look it up in the freaking CPU guide.
I mean, I guess it's only going to go in.
Yeah, it usually does. Here.
They used to have like a mark.
Oh, hey Ben, I found a good resource for you for your board.
Send it through.
Someone made a video install guide of Sierra on that board.
I already made the USB, Jake.
I know, but I figured you might want to.
How to install macOS Sierra Developer Preview on your Hackintosh PC. Before starting this tutorial, I would like to tell you that this is a beta version of the operating system, so it might not be stable and you can encounter a lot of bugs. So please don't install it on your primary partition and use a secondary partition for installation. To install macOS Sierra, you need to have the developer preview installation file. Now, I can't give you the link to this file, but you can easily find out the DMG file with a quick Google search. You have the DMG file, and inside it you will find an install 10.12 developer preview app file.
Cooler.
Be around 5 GB.
Jake,
Copy and paste it.
I want to put the cooler on there too. Darn dogs. She's fine.
Put her down.
Yeah, she's all good. She just has arthritis really bad.
Put that where sticker.
Sure. Always watching some. And then we have to take my freaking power supply out. Yeah, boy. Really sucks to have no screws to screw this power supply in all the way. Okay. Plug it in this out. All right.
Dark.
Oh yeah, I can't do that.
Here, let me get my phone for you. Jack said he'll join in. That guy.
Y'all still there?
Yeah, Jake.
All right. I'm not going to be watching, but I'm going to be listening. I'm still going to be in the conversation because I'm going to play my Xbox a little bit. But like I said, I'll still be, I can hear y'all, so.
That'll work. Then we need our RAM. This one doesn't have that peak to it.
You did check the support list of your RAM this time, right?
Yeah.
We're just going to get closer to the outlet so we can try, like you said, and plug it in.
Yeah. Let's plug it in over there where my guitar is.
Clear stuff away. I'll
Put box over there. Good aim. All right. Let me move the chair. We should put the RAM in, he said, too.
yeah, we can do that.
Here's the sticks.
It's definitely going to, for future reference, don't put them on the carpet.
I won't.
There's a lot of static electricity. We're going to get a little.
Let me see where it goes from there. All right, so let me get us a power cable. Flathead.
Sure ones.
Let's try this. Porgies.
Go minimum.
Yeah. I'm gonna build an arch, or I mean a Manjaro recently tonight. Unplug the talk box. Okay. Oh, power cable.
You got that flathead screwdriver so we can jump the pins.
Right here.
Okay.
Now I'm just gonna
take the
move.
whole case over.
This thing weighs a freaking ton. Okay, right over. I just need what?
Bringing the board over.
Okay, then I'll get out of your way. And I'm gonna read the manual so that we know where to find the power. This has Thunderbolt on it. Not connecting TV.
That works.
Really? You got Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
It's like it's made for Hackintosh.
That's awesome, dude.
I know. And then we have to plug in the power.
That's right. That's right there.
Those are the satellites. This has SATA on it. Micro SATA. There's an MSATA drive in or a port. Let's just CMOS. Kind of. Kind of find where they talk about what he's talking about. Yeah. Well, I think the clear CMOS is what we touched last time. We have to find out on the board where the power button thingy is. So let me get a flashlight for us so we can actually see where it is. Okay, I got a flashlight for us. There. There it goes! Oh boy. No, it's the speaker wire. Oh, it looks like it's turned on. Here's the speaker. Shut it off. It's spinning with the speaker wire.
I'm not going to do it while it's on. I had to
Then we
turn
have
it off first, but I just want to see if I already had a speaker. That's good.
Don't. Try anything. It works! We got a beep.
Did you plug it into your monitor to check if it posts?
He's not on the monitor, but he got a single beep. So
Yeah, it works.
Awesome.
Thank you, Lord. So that means everything's working.
get your other RAM stick.
Whoa! Good thing I caught myself. And we'll do a dry test again. To make sure it works. We should do another post test just to make sure that it works. Yeah.
Did I hear an Xbox earlier?
I'm playing my Xbox right now while I'm talking to y'all.
What the hell we got?
I'm playing Fallout 3 right now.
Hey, it did it. Now let's put it in the case.
Yeah.
We got both RAM sticks working, Jake.
Awesome.
Yep. And Jamie already made an LCAP USB for this thing.
Still too bad the board you had the other day didn't work.
I know. But hey, at least we got a working one now.
Yep, now you just got to put it all in your case, huh?
Yes.
We need to screw here some You're gonna go do the rest of the bill over there on the camera.
Okay. Yeah, good idea. I'll bring it over in just a sec. So they can actually see what we're doing. I can't remember what we're doing. Cables.
I know you're happy, Ben.
Okay, those, Jamie. Just so it looks good.
Good idea with this fancy test bench here.
Yeah, it's something you should always do when putting a PC together.
Yeah, I've never done that before outside of the case.
Well,
So I figured
now we'll know next time.
I don't really trust these little cardboard
Boxes.
Like I'm used to seeing those motherboard boxes that have thicker cardboard. And this is,
All right. Well,
I guess I could have used that other box instead.
yeah, that's all right.
I mean, hey, it got the job done, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Good thinking there, Jake.
Let you test everything out before you put it all in. You know, on the off chance that it screwed up on us,
Yeah.
we would have been fine.
Yeah. That's all right.
No, maybe. Got one in the bag.
So I'm glad I could contribute.
Another standoff.
There's plenty in there,
Yeah. Different color.
but that's okay.
You'll have one gold one and amongst the rest of the black.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if this is the same height as that.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the same height as this.
Then we have to go without one, I guess. I don't know.
You can't put your motherboard in without a standoff.
He's got just like one missing one.
Did this board not come with enough?
I don't know if the board came with any. I didn't check. I was just looking at this case bag.
Usually boards come with standoffs.
Let's
Yeah. You should. The box is behind you.
let's check around. Too.
No, they didn't.
What was that inside box? That was it. That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's not.
It's over there. It didn't
Okay.
come with anything. All right.
Is this an OEM board? 'Cause-
No, it's Gigabyte.
No, I mean, it doesn't look like it's a gigabyte label, fancy boxing and all that.
Well, I bought it used, dude.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's one of the standoffs, but it's okay. We don't need missing.
Yeah, because it's smaller than the one we had yesterday. So I gotta figure out where it can go.
You got let's get the shield. Oh, we're in trouble for shields.
Oops. All right.
Jack's not on.
Not yet. He said he'd be here soon.
He's a fun dude.
Yeah. Can you guys see it okay?
Like I said, I'm playing Xbox. I'm just listening to y'all.
We haven't got to the fun part.
No. Putting Mac on it. No, dude. We're gonna need it later.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Jack. We made sure the board loads, and it does. What we did was we plugged in my speaker wire to the board, and then we took my power supply, plugged it into the wall, and it turns on. All we did was take we took a flathead screwdriver, tapped on it, and then boom, it turned on.
Why the speaker wire?
Because we wanted to verify that it posts before we put it in the case. So it made that single beat noise, and everything's solid.
And you said it showed up on the monitor, so.
Oh, you're on about the internal speaker.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I thought you was on about the external speaker there.
No. We're talking about the onboard speaker. And yes, I'm going to use the onboard graphics to get Mac on this thing. And then when it's all set up and everything's working, I'm going to install the secondary graphics card in the NVIDIA web drivers, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And I already made my Unibeast flash drive with LCAP for this. Everything's good there. And then, yeah. So everything's pretty much set to go here then. We're just having problems getting the NIO shield to install.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Jamie and myself always have problems with it. By the way, Jack, we got a micro ATX board. And
Oh, pardon me.
you're fine. And yes, we are live. Go on.
Yo, Rodney, what's up?
Hey, Rodney.
What up? The board came.
Yeah, man. We're just putting it in now, Jamie and I. He's almost got it, and then I'll take it from there.
Is this going to be a hostile area?
And yes, Rodney.
Nice mic, Rodney.
What up, Batman?
Nice mic. Finally got it. Yeah. Hey, Rodney. It doesn't look like you're sucking dick anymore like you was with your old mic.
Man.
Yeah, that old mic I had sucks. I gave it to my daughter to play.
Because I was having problems here.
I got hit by a car. I turned around and said, "Are you serious?"
Yeah. And Rodney, we did a post test before we put it in the case. It's all fine.
I don't bother with those internal speakers.
Get out of the street, dude, because they're just running you over.
Pardon? What?
No, I'm playing Ghost Recon's multiplayer with friends.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I need light.
I can give you a flashlight.
Work.
Yeah. What?
How you just dropping down vehicles like that?
Wow.
That needs our help.
You know when we went offline earlier on, Rodney?
Right there, Dad.
Rodney,
Yeah, what happened, man?
you know when we went offline earlier on from Skype?
What?
Yeah.
I put my desktop into sleep, and I fell asleep, and I woke back up, right? Woke up fine, but I still had audio.
It woke up fine, but it didn't have audio.
No, it had audio. Well, if you remember, if you put your hacking to sleep, you lose audio after sleep, don't you? Without Codec Commander. Well, I've patched Codec Commander for my audio chip.
Yeah.
And boom. Perfect, man. You still ain't got that IO shield in yet?
I put it in backwards the first time. So great.
What's happening, folks?
What up, Adam?
Oh, gonna throw up.
Those IO shields are little bitches to get in.
Nice mic, Rodney.
Thank you, sir.
Got too dark as for work.
Where did you buy it from?
Like you got it from Amazon.
Guitar Center, I got it.
It looks like one of your average Radio Shack mics.
Yep. Oh, that thing. I gotta get a case for my iPhone.
Yeah, you should get that battery pack that I've got for mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad luck.
There we go. Helicopter going down shortly.
What you doing, man?
Who, me?
No, Rodney.
I'm playing on Ghost Recon's new time.
Look what he's doing. He's got his mic like that because he's licking it. Oh man.
Out for blood. How far you got, Ben? You got the CPU in?
He's not in there.
Yeah, they got the CPU and they did
Where
a
you
test
going?
build on the motherboard box to make sure it posted.
Just trying to get the standoffs in a different configuration. For
Run down to the helicopter.
Dude.
I'll be right back, guys. Let me finish this mission real quick.
it's a pretty dark room for building a computer.
You got that IO shield in yet?
IO shield's in. Now I just gotta, because I had to get the standoffs in a different location because it's going to a micro ATX now.
What's Ben using for the webcam?
Oh, it's like a little cheap USB camera.
Oh, I just wonder because it's all laggy.
Yeah.
It's probably just his internet connection.
Yeah, Ben's internet ain't that good, is it? Well, he said he upgraded it or something.
Yeah, it's better downstairs.
It looks more just like the webcam quality.
You see, I don't have that problem because I've got Ethernet all through the house. Because Wi-Fi in this place sucks, man. In the room I'm in, Wi-Fi's fine, but if I go in like the back room, that's it. The signal just goes. So I'll just put Ethernet all through the place.
They confirmed today that Google Fiber is coming to our city.
Oh, the Google Fiber's back on? I thought that got shut down.
They said in the news today that it's definitely coming to Louisville, Kentucky.
You
But
see,
where in
I
Louisville?
I saw a post on Facebook a while ago about Google Fiber. Apparently, they were not putting their service through other cities over there or something. But that was ages ago. That was like 2 years ago. That was.
Well, they were going to do it here, but then AT&T was trying to sue them.
Yeah, they brought it here to Atlanta, but only in certain areas. Like, it's not the whole city.
What speed do you get?
I have 90 megabit.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. My dad
You
needed.
see, here I'm paying for about 80 megs down, right? But on decent days, I get around 100 meg down.
Yeah, I pay for 75 and they give me 90.
Yeah.
Be all right with that.
No, but I have a bunch of gray ones.
I'm back, guys.
Fine.
But
Around here, the best you can get is usually around 10.
10 meg.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I used to have 10 meg, then I upgraded to fiber because I needed more bandwidth.
10 meg.
I'm in a rural area of Arkansas, though, so.
You see, I live in the middle of nowhere here. The nearest town to here is around 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 20 minutes in car, about an hour if you walk.
Yeah.
So how far have you got? You got the cooler in. You got what are you doing?
We got the cooler, the RAM, the board. Now we're just doing the rest of it.
Let's go next.
Let's do the power, and then let's get the fan.
Hey, Techie Rob,
Yeah.
what speed do you get?
For what?
You get 130 down, don't you?
I'll do my USB.
120.
120.
And like 15 and like 25, between 15 and 25 up, depends.
I'll do the power right there.
You see, I get 20 up and about 100 down here.
That's good.
Let's get the hard drive.
But yeah, if I use Wi-Fi, I only get like around like 50 megs down through
Yeah, it's
Wi-Fi.
slower. Wi-Fi is slower. Same here. If I use Wi-Fi, the speed is slower.
That's why I've got Ethernet all through here, because as I say, Ethernet ain't got no data loss like Wi-Fi does.
I use wireless AC in my house, and I don't have any speed problems at all. I get the full 90 everywhere.
You see, I get 100 meg down through Ethernet, but if I use like Wi-Fi on 5 gigahertz, I get around 50 to 60, or if I use 2.4, I only get like 40 down. Now, I don't know whether that's because of my router or just Wi-Fi in general.
What I'm saying is that my Wi-Fi, of course, Wi-Fi connection is going to be slower than Ethernet connection, but it's nothing noticeable that affects me from streaming or watching videos or anything. The only thing noticeable is, of course, download speeds, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
You still download stuff pretty fast.
Yeah, if I transfer data between my NAS through Wi-Fi, I only get 20 down. Yeah, if I use Ethernet, I get nearly up to a gigabit speed.
Wow.
Yeah, because my the network that I've put in is using proper Ethernet cabling, not this cheap crap you can get off Amazon or whatever.
Yeah. I'm back, guys. My dad needed help with something downstairs. Anyway.
You see, I'm using proper copper cabling here for Ethernet cabling, because all the cabling I've got, I've made myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
gay.
Hey?
That cable is gay.
Yeah, if you buy cabling off Amazon, it's not proper copper. It's that thin silver, you know, like speaker cable. It's similar to speaker cable, and it's no good, really. Plus, most of it isn't grounded anyway, so that doesn't help things.
We're just putting my hard drives in the cage now for them.
I'm thinking about buying that Dell I showed you earlier, Jack.
Yay, Dell.
I had a Dell once, Rodney. It was a pain in the neck to put Hackintosh on it. Jack remembers.
I like this.
Yeah, that was that Sandy Bridge one, but you didn't get all the configuration correct. That was your problem.
I like Dells. Fuck you.
Yeah, when it comes to me, I've got tons of machines.
I don't like Dell.
2006 Mac Pro sitting right there.
Yeah.
What is that? The G5?
It's a.
No, that's a first gen Mac Pro.
It's a. That's
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a first gen Mac Pro. Then I've got my 2014 Mac Mini sitting right there on top of my studio monitor, my speaker. Yeah, and then I got my ProBook right here.
Is that hacked also?
It is right now, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it on there or not.
He's just having a lot of problems with it. That's the trick.
None of these computers here, right, have got Windows on. They're all running OS X out the butt.
Out the butt?
Out
then
the back.
The main
dick.
desktop, it's at home because I'm moving out of this dorm next week. It's it's Hackintosh. It's got a Core i5 6400 and a GTX 970 in it.
I don't bother with Windows. It's a waste of money. Definitely for their activation lot.
Yeah.
The only thing Windows is good for is gaming. You can do all that on an Xbox just fine.
Yeah.
If I was going to game, I'd use Linux.
Which screen?
If I was going to PC game, I'd use Windows because that has most of the games.
You know, what you got to remember now, though, is most games are on Linux because of Steam OS.
I wouldn't say most. I can't play Fallout. I can't play Skyrim. I can't play Overwatch. The Witcher 3.
And a good thing about Steam OS are the games that are in Steam OS will eventually move to Mac as well.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of the big, like, I can't play Grand Theft Auto 5 on Linux. I can't, Doom, the new Doom.
Actually, the new Doom runs in Wine perfectly.
I didn't know that. I'm talking about natively, though.
Yeah, and you can run Wine in OS X as well, so...
Yeah.
But I ain't saying it's going to be perfect, because you got to remember all it is an emulator. Not all emulators are stable.
Well, it's actually not an emulator. That's part of the name.
Yeah, Wine's not an emulator.
It is. It's pretty much the same as an emulator. You're faking it to thinking that it's running on Windows.
No, it's a compatibility layer. They've reverse engineered DLLs and such. They're reverse engineered syscalls. It's not an emulator.
Yeah, it's just a compatibility layer.
But Wine isn't that stable anyway. It never has been, and it never will be.
Good point.
Do you remember if we put screws on here before?
No, we put like...
But if you want a game in Mac, you just run it in a VM. Job done.
Yeah, VMs aren't good for gaming, though.
No, they're not.
I can play that American Truck Simulator on ultra settings in Parallels.
Well, that's a trucking game. We're talking about like Star Wars Old Republic and shit.
Oh, that one will work in Parallels, but I couldn't run, like, Fallout 4 with 100 plus mods in a VM.
Good luck with it.
It all depends on how good your resources is, though. If you got a crappy i3 or an i5, then it won't work very well.
That's why I'm going to do a possible Windows partition on this desktop, because I have 4 hard drives, or actually 3 hard drives and 1 SSD, and my games just run better natively, I guess.
I just game on console. I got an Xbox One I use for gaming anymore.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to rebuy all my games just for that reason.
I mean, you can play Star Wars, you can play KOTOR on your Xbox, Ben.
Right, but not SWOTOR.
But you can play that through Wine.
Yeah. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing.
And
But-
even if you're going to run Mac, both of the KOTORs are Mac native.
Right, but I have Planet Coaster, which doesn't work in Wine.
It will eventually. You may have to go 6-8 months, maybe a couple years, but eventually it will.
I'm not waiting that long to play it. No reason to.
If it's already paid for, as long as you play it someday, it's fine. At least that's how I see it.
Yeah, I'll just run it in like a VM, I guess. I think we need those. Because I remember last time we had, with my old board, we had the little washers that we had to put on it.
Already did that.
Right, but I'm not sure why. I think we screwed them down, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, Ben, I'm updating SWOTOR so we can play it later.
Okay.
Since I've got it installed under Mac on this Mac Mini.
Yeah. Cool.
I gotta figure out which laptop I want to buy.
I wouldn't go Dell, Rodney.
Are you wanting the Hackintosh?
No, I'm just gonna build a Hackintosh desktop if I. No, I'm
I was
debating.
gonna say because if you're going to Hackintosh, the ProBook is really.
Yeah,
nice.
I've had like 3 of them already. I don't wanna go back that route because I'm gonna have to end up buying an i7 chip. I'm gonna have to buy a 1080p screen. It's like I'm gonna have to build another damn computer to get it.
My ProBook just has the i3 and the 1366 screen. It works fine.
Yeah, but I want the i7. I want I want more cores.
He wants an i7 like what I've got in my ProBook. 4 cores, 8 threads.
Makes sense.
And if I did buy a ProBook, I'd have to buy the chip. I want a 1080p display. I have to buy a display. I just don't feel like I've done it already. I just don't feel like doing that all again.
The only problem is with the i7 in laptops is they get too hot. That's the only problem with them.
Yeah.
My problem was the battery life on the ProBooks with the i7.
I don't have that problem on mine. I don't use the battery on mine.
Well, I do.
I use it on mine too sometimes.
How much money are you looking to spend, Rodney?
He's AFK. Have him in the holder package. Oh man, this case is so weird.
No, that's not as weird. I'm just not very good at things mechanically.
I understand. By the way, I have an Apple phone tomorrow to replace my phone's battery.
Which ProBook you got, Ben?
4530S.
Oh, same as mine then.
That's the same one I've got.
Except mine's the i5 model.
Mine was the i5 model, but I upgraded it to the i7.
I would do that, but I don't want to take the chance of screwing something up.
But I was thinking of going with the 4540S because of USB 3 support.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that for my birthday.
I want a 4740S, but I can't find it.
So if I want to use USB 3 on my 4530S, I got a Duro boot with either Yosemite or Mavericks. Sucks really, but.
And the 40S don't have the Wi-Fi card whitelist.
Yeah. Does it come with a Theros by default, Jack? The 4540S?
No, some of them do, and some of them comes with Railink.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's pretty easy to swap it out.
I've got the correct Wi-Fi card laying around though. Got 2 of them.
Nice.
You see, that whitelist on the 4530S is easy to remove anyway. You just got to modify the BIOS.
Oh.
But the problem is you need to get around the security to unpack the BIOS. So I've already looked into it.
Yeah.
Because the Wi-Fi card in my 4530S only supports 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah, I've got a Broadcom inside mine. And it supports 5 gigahertz. But if I put it in my ProBook, I'd have to remove that stupid whitelist.
But the problem is you need to get around the security because the BIOS is locked down.
I don't know how the hell to do that.
Well, you need to unpack it first, but the problem is, as I say, is...
Yeah. How do you do it anyway?
There's ways around it.
But how is my question?
I don't know. That's the problem. I've looked into it.
Yeah.
I've unpacked the BIOS that so far. But then whenever I try to edit the BIOS or modify the BIOS,
yeah,
it's locked down. So
fuck. That sucks.
That's why I'm saying the 40S is your better option.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a 40S when I save up enough money. Just because I don't want to go through all this bullshit just to get my computer to work. It's not worth it.
I think I'm gonna buy that same board you bought, Ben, but the micro ATX version. The first
Mine
one
is
you had.
micro ATX.
Does
Yeah, I've got the same board, Rodney.
the Z170M, I think it is.
The H170M DS.
No. The one I'm looking at is the Z170M D3H, not H.
Yeah. I don't recommend the Z170 series chipset because they're a little buggy. I had bad luck with it.
It's not just buggy, OS X is buggy as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then again, Skylake support on Hackintoshes isn't that good at this time still.
Yeah.
I still say I've had no issues with my system. So.
I'll take my chances with it.
Your choice, man.
My machine's been running Sierra for a couple months now.
I'm not running
I'm
not running Sierra at the moment. It's too buggy. There's so many problems with it.
Yeah.
I haven't had an issue.
Yeah, I'm not going Sierra either. I had nothing but problems with it. I'm not going to screw about with it.
I am running it on this desktop, but it's only on a second SSD.
Mine's running it, no issues. Sleep and wake works, audio works.
Hackintosh.
Wake is buggy on Skylake.
Well, it works fine on my PC.
Then you must be 1 in a million.
Probably is. And the funny thing is, I helped him do it, didn't I, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, we both. All we did was run UniBeast and then MultiBeast, and
I don't use UniBeast or MultiBeast. I do everything via terminal.
Yeah. That to me.
Because I'm not lazy.
Screw you.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for people like me who are lazy.
Yeah. I just want to get my computer going. I don't want to have to piss about with stuff.
Well, you should be about done. You got what do you got left to do?
Mm-hmm.
You see, I do the job properly. You see, I patch the ACPI, I create the installers correctly.
Yeah.
And yet some people use all these little utilities, and half of the time, such as UniBeast, uses patches that aren't even required. That's why I don't like UniBeast.
I know.
And also, another thing is, SIP is partially enabled. Well, what's all that about?
I know.
I disabled SIP on my Hackintosh.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you don't disable SIP, you'll have issues when booting.
Yeah. And SIP doesn't let you use CDock. My Hackintosh, I use CDock to get the old school dock back.
Yeah. It really comes in handy when you think about it. You get it right?
Some clean MacBook Pros, man, on eBay I'm looking at. A bunch of them. I've been finding so many.
Yeah, you can get it. I've seen you can get a nice 2011 or so for about $500.
This one's got Apple Care.
It wouldn't, but
Trying to find something with Apple Care in case I have issues. Like I just can't see spending a lot of money on something with no kind of insurance.
You know, you can always get that Square Trade insurance.
How does that work?
Well, if you buy it on online, and then then you keep you'll keep whatever they send you, and if something ever happens to your machine, then they refund you the full cost of your purchase, and you can get something else.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No wonder it's so expensive. 1 year Square Trade, $200, almost $200.
It's nothing that.
Covers all hall
You're
electrical
buying that
fares starting.
purchase.
Maybe screw it in.
We fix it or pay for replacement cost in 5 business days. Wow. Yeah, that Square Trade sounds good. So you do get like a warranty with it.
Yeah.
So Ronnie, what laptop are you looking to get?
I'm looking at another Retina MacBook Pro. I used to have one, but got rid of it because I needed some cash at the time. So I'm looking to get another one.
Why does it keep?
If I'm looking at either the Retina MacBook Pro or laptop, not just for gaming, but it'd be nice to have it on the go mobilely if I wanted
Hey,
to.
what's your budget?
1100 or something like that.
Ooh, I found something that's pretty nice. It's not a Retina MacBook Pro, but it's a 15-inch MacBook Pro, a 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive, and 16 gigs of RAM.
That's not a bad deal, really.
What year?
Yeah. And let's see, it's got a quad core 2.2 gigahertz i7.
What is that? The mid 2012 15-inch?
Yeah.
2.2 gigahertz. That's slow.
Yeah, but it'll turbo up to like what 3 point something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at.
That's why I don't like those genuine Macs, because the chips in them are slower than what you can get in a Hackintosh laptop.
But you also don't got the fuss of Hackintosh either. Yeah, here, I'm putting it in the Hangouts chat, the link.
All right.
Yeah, as much as I enjoy things like Mac and Linux and all that, I mean, my hardware is designed with Windows in mind, and the drivers are designed with Windows in mind, so I just run Windows on them because it just works better.
What are you talking about, Adam? On what?
When my desktop, my laptop, etc., just all my hardware.
Just run Windows?
Yeah, because
me too normally.
I mean, I have Linux installed on them, but it doesn't run as well as it should. And
my desktop, I'm running Windows 10, but it's a gaming machine. It's just gaming and rendering. That's all I do on it.
Y'all, okay, this is shocking. $1,200 and it's a touch bar model.
What the hell?
Put a link in chat. That's probably some fraud or some scam stuff.
I don't know. I'm like, what in the freaking world?
I want to see that USB touch bar when Jack gets it.
Wait, this ain't a touch bar model. The pictures don't show a touch bar.
No, Apple are releasing the Apple Bluetooth keyboard with the touch bar.
Oh, they are? They're releasing one?
Yeah.
Jack's gonna be the one of the first people I know to have one.
When's it coming out?
Just gotta wait for the keynote.
Oh, WWDC. Oh, this is the non-touch bar model of the 2016 Pro. But still, $1,100.
Yeah, those new Macs suck because they've only got USB-C on them.
That's what everything's gonna go to pretty soon. So
I want a 2014 model. If I get a Retina MacBook Pro,
that's still a steal, though. You gotta admit.
There we go. Right.
You can get insurance with Square Trade. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here's a point. It's a little lower. It says $1,300, but this has Apple Care 2019. i5, 2.7 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM, and 256 gig SSD. It's got Apple Care to 2019.
Right, we gotta find out what BIOS it is on the HP, but I've just extracted the .bin file.
Okay.
What are you doing, Jack?
He's modding his BIOS to support third-party Wi-Fi cards. Hey, Jack, when you're done with that, if you can tell me how to do it, that would be wonderful.
If he gets it to work.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If he gets it to work. Because I know that Broadcom card is native because I had it working no leopard.
$9.99. Here's a 2015 13-inch Retina.
I need 15-inch.
I bought an HP Spectre X360 15. It cost me about $1,500. I'm sure there are lesser models than what I have.
How you like it?
It's a really nice laptop.
See, I'm gonna put on. This is what I'm thinking of grabbing right here. I'm gonna put it in the chat if I don't get a MacBook.
I don't think that's really
In its price range, it's probably.
Someone's already modded that BIOS though.
Really. So all we would have to do is run it somehow.
Yeah, but that was back in 2011. It's too old.
Yeah, well, it's a 2011 machine, Jack.
No, I'm on about the BIOS mod.
Right. Maybe it still works. I don't know.
It won't work. You can't downgrade the BIOS.
Oh. But I guess we'll have to find a newer version of it. That patch. Okay. All we need is my data cable's plugged in. Right there.
No, you could have spiced up this live stream with doing this in your underwear with giant sombreros.
Oh.
Yeah, but the thing you gotta remember is Rodney likes it.
Fuck you.
Well,
Did you see that link I posted?
No.
Thinking about that one or something like this one.
Yeah, I don't see a link.
It's in the chat.
I'm looking at the chat. I don't see it.
Oh, then what is this?
Hang
about?
on.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong chat. Hang on.
Right, wow. That was pretty fucking easy.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, I don't see it. Maybe I'm not part of the chat you're posting it in.
Yeah, you are. You're in the Hangout. Click upper left-hand corner. There's a button that says chat.
Yeah, I see your link.
Oh,
Jake,
who's
but
that?
I don't see.
That's one of the factory.
Oh.
I know it's the program, but I don't know which fire it's.
It's weird. I'm trying to.
I mean, I don't really need the optical drive plugged in anyway.
Yeah, it shows all of us in the call. How come it didn't show all of us in the chat? That's weird.
I don't know, dude. We're almost done with the build, by the way. We're just getting.
Good. I want to see it turn on.
What? We're getting there, guys.
So do you make videos, Rodney?
Yeah, not just game recordings and stuff. Live streams on Twitch when I play. I did. I streamed yesterday. That Ghost Recon. I'm trying to kind of catch up with everybody.
Okay. What's your Twitch name?
Techie Rod.
Techie Rod.
Yeah, TECHYROD.
Oh, hey, I'm at 67 subs. I'm getting up there.
I have 100.
Yeah. Got more than me. I don't have any subs.
That's just my YouTube. I'm a blind PC guy. because of my vision.
Wine PC guy, I'm gonna have to check you out.
Here, I'll put a link in the Hangout chat.
Let me
I've
see.
kind of been slacking on uploads lately.
This is interesting, right? When you extract the .bin file, there's no entry in there for the
SOIC.
huh?
Slick.
What?
What do you need? What are you looking for in the BIOS file?
There's a YLAN entry there.
Am I on the right Techie Rod's wire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get why I can't post stuff
Dependency,
in the
isn't
chat,
it?
dude. That's weird. Let me add you to. No, that's not what I want to do. What are you doing? Oh. This thing's being really retarded.
I think I found a better area for my webcam.
Okay.
So I can actually look at my screen and stuff.
Options. People. There we go. I think few profiles. It's just weird.
No, that's for the.
Okay. Hey Jack,
What?
when you get done with modding that BIOS, if you make it work, can you upload it to me? Because I have the same machine. If you make it work, that is.
Well, you see, look at this here. Look, I extracted it.
Right.
Can you see that?
Hang on. I'm helping Jamie with the hard drives first.
YLAN
Yeah.
DXE driver, and then under that it's got DXE dependency section, but there's nothing in there. It's empty.
That's weird.
All right, guys, I'm rolling out. I gotta wake up early.
Later, Adam.
All right, Adam.
Good luck, Ben. Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, man.
That's the playback when we're done.
All right.
But you can delete the entry, but you can't edit it. There's just nothing in there. It's just an empty entry.
That's weird, dude.
Right.
I'd say just play around with it.
It's alright playing around with it, but you gotta be careful because if you brick the BIOS, you're stuffed.
Damn, what about this thing? Apple Care 2. Got a bring charge in the box.
It's an inside BIOS.
It's got Apple Care until your birthday, babe. October.
What, the one that's Apple Care to 2019?
Nah, this one's got till 27 end of the year. Which one has to 2019? Show me that one. Send me a link.
It's in the chat.
This damn, I can't see. Can't see it. I don't get.
Yeah, it's the first one I linked. It's the very first link I put in there. It wasn't Retina. No, that wasn't it. It's let me find it again.
Can you repost it?
Yeah, gotta find it though.
Yeah, my optical drive's not going to work because of that.
I mean, it's a 13-inch, not a 15, but
Yeah. That's what, I mean, no one really uses optical media anymore unless it's snow weather. Which
I
is
just posted it.
not really needed anyway.
Hmm. That's true.
Couldn't poop without me, huh? Everything was off. The whole
Yeah, it feels different. You posted it?
Yeah.
And we also should do my own.
Of course. Maybe if I rejoin, let me exit and rejoin.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know. It's just weird. I can't see. Only thing I can see is stuff I post.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about folks.
Let me go into options.
Here if you want.
I mean, I'm on my phone, so I'm not on the computer.
You are?
Yeah, he's on his cell phone. Oh.
Notifications. Yeah, because if I had a laptop, I'd just be on the laptop. I'm not.
Yeah, you need a tool called SPI Programmer, apparently.
Damn, this sounds like a lot of work.
Someone said here, I have prepared a BIOS mod, but this is RSA internal check, and we need to rewrite back only by SPI Programmer.
Yeah.
See, I would do a Hackintosh, but like it sounds like you all screen.
I don't know.
I don't have.
Alex, Adam, follow me. Let me follow him back on Twitch.
It is. If you thought Gentoo or LFS is bad, this is even worse. You guys have to do programming on it.
Someone's done the BIOS here, but
can you link it, Jack? Please?
I'm not willing to try it on mine, so I don't fancy bricking my laptop.
I don't fancy doing that either, so never mind. I'm not taking no chances.
The easy, like I said, the 4540S is the better option if you're ever going to upgrade.
Yeah, I'll probably just end up doing that.
I want USB 3, so that would be one of the main reasons I go with it.
If I found a cheap board on eBay that's got a hardware problem, then I'd do it. But
yeah, it's not worth it, dude. Not worth it. Better off just leaving it alone.
It's stupid they put the whitelist in there in the first place.
Laptop manufacturers can do whatever they want with their machines.
Things clean.
Yeah, but it's still that doesn't help me know that's stupid.
You see, there's plenty of posts online about it, but no one seems to be interested to do it. So,
no one wants to risk screwing up their computer.
no, it's not that. It's no one's just got the interest to
do it.
That's
understandable. I mean, you do take a risk when you do these things.
But at the end of the day, I'd just rather stick at Ethernet anyway. Ethernet's better than Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it is. At least if you've got the Wi-Fi, the Ethernet speed to compensate it. For me, there's no difference.
You see, you see, the thing is with me is everything's on my NAS. Music, movies.
Yeah.
Even my internet connection is shared from the NAS through my network.
What OS does your NAS run? Linux, I'm guessing?
No, OS X.
That's cool.
LCAP?
Yeah.
Oh, this is bidding. Damn, I was about to buy that now.
I've properly set the server app up so it'll share my internet connection out to all my machines, even Windows computers. Also, I've set up a VPN on there and forwarded my NAS, so when I'm out and about, I can just play all my music and whatnot from my NAS. So I can just access everything on my NAS through 4G network when I'm out and about.
So you don't download nothing to your actual phone to listen to?
Nope, it's all stored on the NAS.
You must have unlimited data or something if you do. Ooh, no way. I got in the Quake Champions closed alpha?
Yeah.
No freaking way.
I've got unlimited internet and unlimited data plan on my phone, so that's why I got unlimited home internet. Look, because I don't store nothing on local computers. Everything's just stored on the NAS. And the NAS is loaded with like 9 terabytes of storage. So.
Just to spend this much money on something used, that's the thing that bothers me. I'm so used to buying like cheaper laptops, you know, and buying them used, and it's not a big deal when you're spending $300 on a used computer. Okay, it's not bad, but when you're spending $1,000 on a used computer, that's just kind of something about that bothers me.
You know, you could get like a 2010 or so MacBook Pro for like $250, $300.
Yeah, I've got a 2010 MacBook.
Yeah, they're not bad.
My philosophy is my desktop does all my grunt work, so I don't need a super powerful laptop.
What's desktop you got? The Mac Mini, right?
Right now, but it's not. My main desktop isn't here with me. I move out of the dorms from my college back to my parents' house next Thursday, and so I went ahead and took my desktop home last weekend.
What's your desktop? Your main desktop?
It's an Asus M32 CD. It's a pre-built PC.
Yeah.
Thing's dirt cheap, and you can I put a bigger power supply in it, and put a 970 in there, and it Hackintosh is like a breeze.
Nice. As well as i5.
Yep, i5 6400, 8 gigs of RAM, and a terabyte hard drive.
I don't see no point in having an i5 and a desktop.
Hey, I got it. I paid only $200 to my cousin.
If you're gonna get a desktop, at least go with an i7.
Because
i7s if you're going to be streaming to Twitch.
No, not really. The reason why I think of it is because if you go with an i7, it'll last you longer than what an i5 will.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, they actually have a better version of my PC.
Yeah.
They have one now that has DDR4 instead of DDR3.
You see, all my desktops here have got i7s in them, so I don't bother with anything cheaper than that.
And I got mine for $200 flat from my cousin. And then
that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a $400 desktop. He sold it to me for $200. Then I bought me a bigger power supply and I got me a used 970. Yeah, see, here's the PC. This is the exact model I have.
with how much Square Trade is. It's $200. I mean, it's worth it because it's insurance. But damn, $200 on top of whatever you're paying for the computer. Fuck.
But yeah, this desktop, it's as simple as make your UniBeast USB, enable XCPI handoff in the BIOS, and then set the USB as first in your boot options, install, then run multi-beast.
Yeah.
That's how easy this desktop is.
I just clicked on the link and I can't go back to the back to the thing. What the hell?
You have to tab through it, Jack, I think.
I have to what?
You have to open it. I just open it as a tab, truthfully.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I don't want to go to class.
What you doing, man?
But I have to.
Yeah, I told him I had to leave, but no, I just told him.
Yeah, I can't go back. Hang on, man. I'll be back in a sec.
All right. But yeah, my desktop, it runs nice. It's got, that I'm thinking about getting another 8 gig stick of RAM. It's got an empty slot, and I'm thinking pop one of those in there, and
It'll be good.
biggest downside is it only has one PCI slot, so I couldn't put a second graphics card in if I ever wanted to. But I mean, everything works. Sleep, wake. I had to use Voodoo HDA for audio, but
there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole 9 yards work, and I'm glad about it. It's like
That's for my external thing. That's what I'm seeing. Right? Oh well.
So. What are y'all working on right now, Ben?
We've got everything hooked up. Now we're just gonna power it on and see what happens.
So you're gonna plug into your monitor and everything and test it.
Yeah.
His board has, for the fans, it has 4-pin headers, and his cables are 3-pin. No,
You can plug a 3-pin into a 4-pin and it'll work fine.
I'll try it. I don't know. What does it matter which end?
I don't know.
What are you on about? The fan?
Yeah, we're putting a 4-pin on a 3-pin connector.
That'll work, but you won't have no fan control.
Oh well.
So the fan will be flat out.
Will it still work?
Yeah, it'll still work.
The fan will be at full speed all the time.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance.
No, it'll be fine. It won't,
Spin up and down.
Try and see.
Yeah, but it still work, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, we'll just go without it for now. Let's give her a test then, guys.
Did you put the graphics card in too, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, we have it in, but I'm not going to use it right out of the box.
If I take the card out completely.
Let's just see. Whoa. Big, huge, heavy thing.
Does he have to take it out completely, or could he just unplug
Oh,
the
shit, the drives are falling.
Can he just unplug the PCI?
Jamie, the drives are falling.
Well, just unplug the power from the graphics card and pull out the card, because if you don't, you end up burning it out.
I just install with the card in, and I've done it 1,000 times, and it works fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember, each hardware is different.
But if he doesn't try it with the card in, he'll never know. So I just go ahead and do it. And if it don't work, you can take the card out and do the install in. I mean, it's too, in my opinion, it's too much hassle to take parts out just to do a reinstall.
Yeah. If it doesn't work properly, I'll just unplug it because I don't feel like
Well, if you're gonna leave the card in disable onboard graphics, don't leave them both enabled.
Yeah, make sure to disable the integrated.
I will. Drives.
He's not included at all.
Let's go without it then. Yeah, I don't know either.
Did you have an extra PCI for your Wi-Fi card then?
Yes.
What Wi-Fi card is it?
That's not. It's a TP-Link 900N.
WD.
WD 900N, yeah. And I know it works in Mac because I've seen it in verbose mode before. So. Those damn cages. I don't know how we're going to get it to work. And plus it was on 20Mac's site, Jack, so I'm sure it'll work.
I don't use that. I use a native Apple card on mine.
Well, I didn't have one on me at the time.
Actually, the Wi-Fi Bluetooth card I've got in this desktop's out of an iMac 2012. I picked it up off eBay. Pretty cheap.
Well, I can't buy anything for a while because of how much I spent on all these parts. I'm going to have to wait to buy one of those if I do.
How much did your build cost?
Well, having to switch the board around, I have to pay my dad back for all that he gave me, but...
How much for the board and chip?
The chip was 100-something, and then same with the boards. And the board was like $81 with shipping and tax and all that.
Your RAM was 60.
And the RAM was about 55 or so, so...
That build's cheap.
Yeah, but the problem is I had to switch the board out and the CPU, so in total I spent about over $300.
When I first built this desktop I'm on back in the end of 2012, it cost you like £800.
Good golly, man.
Which I don't know how much that is in dollars, which I'll soon tell you now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll see how much.
You also already had a case, power supply, and graphics cards. So.
That's $1,208 US dollars.
Oh wow!
But yet again, I went with native hardware.
That's cool. Not sure how native my parts are, but I'm using a GTX 950 graphics card in my computer.
Yep.
And all
GTX 950?
Mm-hmm.
That's not native.
Well, web drivers, it works fine, so.
Yeah, the NVIDIA drivers, yeah.
Which are buggy, actually, those NVIDIA drivers are. We found that out the one night on Tony Mac because someone was having issues with their Skylake machine.
Yeah.
Out of sleep, kept kernel panicking.
Oh, wow.
And Skylake with the NVIDIA web drivers is not a good combination if you want to use sleep.
Well, then how else do you get the graphics card to work?
By native hardware, of course.
Oh, God. Then I might just stick with the Intel graphics when I'm in Mac.
That has issues as well with sleep.
That's what I do. I mean, sleep works on my system, but even on normal Macs, I turn sleep off so I don't got to worry about it.
And Ben.
What?
I'm sending you a link over now so you can check it out.
What is it?
About the sleep issue on Skylake.
Okay.
Was that Kerry Holman who had the guy in the case?
Yes, Jamie.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that up sometime.
Mm.
Because
yeah.
he just traveled for us. It's good.
You got that machine on yet?
Yeah, okay. I'll pull it up after my stream ends here in a minute.
You're gonna be streaming for a good while, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the install for after the stream because I don't want to, All right, folks. Well, we got the machine built. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on, see if it works, and then I'll call it a night on the broadcast.
You're not going to install it tonight?
I am gonna install it tonight. I just want to make sure it boots.
Then why do you want to end the stream? I mean, there's no reason to stop it.
Yeah, we can install the hard drives later.
It's been going this long. Why not keep going?
I prefer that they stay in.
I would too. I'll pull up the video here in a few minutes, Jamie.
It just doesn't make sense to me how they're supposed to stay in.
I can get you a video to watch. Hold on. Just. Whose SWOTOR is that?
I was about to play it, but then I accidentally alt-tabbed out and it crashed, so I'm not going to play it.
I'm just plugging in a DVI cable in my monitor.
I miss the days where you could just screw in the drive and that's it. They got all these plastic pieces and cages and washers.
Okay. Okay. Plug in my own video. Okay.
What port are you installing with, Ben?
The top ports.
USB 3.
What?
Is that USB 3 or 2?
It has 2 USB 3 ports and 2 USB 2 ports.
Use USB 2 when installing.
Okay. I know. I was just telling you.
And you will also need to change the USB configuration in the BIOS as well.
Okay.
So instead of having XHCI on Smart Auto or Auto, change it to Enabled.
Got it.
Because if you don't, you'll have USB 2 on the EHCI controller instead of the XHCI controller.
Well, I'm not doing that.
So you're better off routing USB 2 through USB 3 controller.
Just getting everything plugged in.
Because if you don't, you'll end up hitting the port restrict, the 15 port limit restrictor, and most of USB ports won't work.
Well, I'll be sure to change that around. Okay, it's turning on, guys. Let's see what we get.
And change your internal graphics to IGFX when installing the
Hackintosh.
well, when installing OS X.
Is anything showing up? You might want to. We're looking at the air, Ben. You might want to.
Yeah, let me turn this around. If worse comes, I'll just use the internal camera. Yeah, it might be booting to the internal graphics card. Let me see.
You don't have to take the whole card out. Can you just unplug the PCI cable?
No, you need to take the whole card out.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Well, if you don't, your card will try powering on. And without the extra power cables connected to the card, it'll end up burning the card out.
Yeah.
That would not be cool.
That would not.
Definitely was right. We should look at that.
I guess we should have.
Hey Ben, I hope you get it going, man. But I think I'm about to go.
Okay, Jake. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know how it ends up going.
Okay. Guess it's just us now, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. He's in UK. It's got to be like 4 in the morning there.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, it's about 2:47 a.m.
No. Now you're a night owl.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I'm working on. I'm just gonna switch it to the internal graphics card for now.
If you're going to do that, take the card out.
I'll quickly do that. It is powering on, but I'm not seeing anything on the display. I'm going to take my graphics card out for a minute. Just so we can get the OS installed, and I'll put it back in.
Now that's why I said to use onboard when you first build it, because it'll end up setting the onboard graphics as default.
Right.
A lot of motherboards do it.
Well, that's annoying.
Some detect the card straight away and some boards just don't.
I guess this one doesn't. Which is strange. Okay. Well, this is just us. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a good night.